All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's just see what chatter we can pick up on today. What storyline the collective is focused on, or not so much what storyline the collective is focused on, but what storyline is affecting the collective the most right now. Yeah, we've got some conflicts and battles going on here. Got some very stubborn energy here with Taurus. I will say this, and this is coming through too, and I usually don't say this with it, but with Venus being right here, Taurus is also renowned for pleasure and sensuality, right? They're stubborn energy like that. They have very strong, personalities. But they can, that's why they always talk about they're picky about their food and things like that, right? They're very much into their senses and sensuality, too. I'm picking that up in these energies. Let's see what that's all about here. Once again, I keep getting this in. Someone's got some sort of harvest getting ready to come in. They either got some harvest ready to come in or they're planting their intentions for spring, for a harvest to come in, right? There's something that they're keeping secret going on here. Picking up on a masculine energy. Whatever they're about to do is going to cause a lot of waves. The oracle cards at the end again this time. Okay, we're doing 3D, 40, 5D here, right? 3D is physical reality. It's what people post to be. It's the petty things that are like going on around. It's kind of like the perception from those people, right, in your life, the people that are 3D in your life. Then you got the 4D, those are telepathic connections. Those are recently passed on spirit guides, things of that nature. Like I said, the telepathic connections, people that are more than just 3D to you, right? Then you got 5D. That's your higher selves, archangels, whatever you want to refer to them as. I tend to lose people when I get into the Pleiadians and the Arcturians and the Syrians and all that other stuff, but it's a whole thing. I have a lot of friends that were into it, so I don't know. It's a lot more plausible than other people's ideas, so I let them have it. They're not hurting nobody. I let people believe anything they want to believe, as long as they're like not in a cult. I'm good. Like, oh, if it will ruin their life, well, let it ruin their lives. It's not your problem. As long as it's just ruining their lives, not ruining everybody's life. Sometimes that just has to be how it be. Okay. It is a little backwards, right? So in the 3D, there's a lot of focus on this character, right? Someone who's in a Jack of Pentacles, manifesting energy. They're starting to manifest stuff, right? But there's a lot going on here with this Four of Cups, right? I don't know why I'm getting the energy like it's like everybody's interested in what the fourth cup is, right? And they're a little bit defensive about this, right? They're scared about popping off at the mouth, right? But the thing is this is kind of a reverse Nine of Cup energy that I'm picking up, right? So I'm getting that a lot of people are viewing this person who's coming into a manifesting energy, who's, I don't know, I guess there's like a mask, like they don't really know this person. It's nothing to do with anything like that. It's just, they're like, well, maybe that's the cup the universe has been trying to give me, right? That person seems really awesome to the point that it makes me really nervous. Maybe they could be my Nine of Cups, and you're like, that's not how Nine of Cups works. That's not how Nine of Cups works. That's how a lot of people act like Nine of Cups works on the 3D, but that is not how Nine of Cups works at all. Nine of Cups is an inner thing, right? Even like how she's sitting on a razor blade and everything, right? Nine of Cups is something that you do all by yourself. This person is doing the Nine of Cups. That's what's drawing the attention, right? Nobody warns you about that either, right? When you glow, when you turn your light on, when you whatever it is, you just draw attention. You draw eyes to you all the time, everywhere you go. You don't have to be super gorgeous. You don't have to be dressed up. You don't have to be any of that. When you are in your glowing energy, you naturally vibe high enough that you're going to attract a lot of attention, right? And that's what I get is going on right here, right? It's funny because it's I believe it's getting into rutting season here. Speaking of stags and horns, right? That's a lot of the conflict that's going on. I feel like it's a lot of conflicts around Venus there attracting all this attention. There's someone on the 4D who's dead set. They're like, there is no other way, if, ands, or buts possible. It has to be this person. Right? They're like, the wheel of fortune is turning. I understand the illusions. I'm the one manifesting this. This is my cup. Right? And I know what she is. I know what she really is. On the 5D, we got this Hangman card, right? I like this one because it's doing the dead in the water. It's getting a little annoying. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but not that many people follow me that hardcore. Anyway, the Hangman is a continual theme of being stuck, right? And I get the image of dead in the water, but not dead in the water, right? You've got this one person on this side, right? She's looking out, right? She's got the Two of Wands here, right? That's kind of setting intentions, finding balance, setting intentions, right? You got this Three of Wands, right? She's conjuring. You know what I'm saying? She's conjuring energy down here. It's casting out into the universe, right? There's definitely a working on skills on this side, right? That's what I'm saying here. Like, it really looks like two certain types of storylines, right? We got on this side, someone's in the dark. Someone's in the dark. And this also looks like the same two characters. Well, it is the... Right? Sorry about the lighting is terrible. That's why I don't do it the other way. There we go. Alright, so you get the Two of Wands here, where she's kind of looking out and figuring out what kind of intention she wants to conjure and cast. And then here she is, preparation, intuition, foresight, all mixed together to cast an intention, right? So they may appear dead in the water, but they're not dead in the water. This person's, right? This is Three of Pentacles. This is working on skills. And what kind of skills is he working on? Right? What kind of skills is he working on? He's working on building a home, right? Nine of Pentacles. Where your energy goes, where your focus goes, right? Or your energy flows where your focus goes, or where your focus goes, your energy flows. I don't know. I'm not Dr. Seuss over here, but you get what I'm saying. That's what this card's usually about, right? This person seems really grounded, though, with this tree and the plants growing around them. I really like these cards. Check out what's on her shoulder. And in the flower. And in the background. Right? Where's your focus flowing to? Get some past life energies. There we go again. We got the communal living. Yeah. So someone knows, right? There's been communal living, right? When I see this communal living card, what I'm picking up that keeps coming out over and over again is the reason there's so much conflict right now is because there's so many people going, I recognize somebody from a past life, but it's because we have come back in mass clusters this time, right? Because we've lived in communal living before, right? We've come back to help rebuild communities under the I wouldn't say the new structure, but back to where, like, that's the reset that really needs to happen, right? The communal living in the sense of things like people planting gardens in their yards instead of lawns, and then the bees would stop dying and everything, and then you would have free produce, right? If everybody in your neighborhood dedicated their front yard to growing one plant, one type of plant, and tending that plant, you guys could go around, just walk up and down the block and go grocery shopping for all your fresh produce every day out of each other's yards. That's the kind of thing that someone with communal living, where they've lived in communities where everybody had a certain job, there was a reason you grew that one crop. Why? That crop was going to be traded for other crops. That's how it works. Barter systems, things like that, right? That's why we've come back, because we remember these things. It won't be such a hard reset for us versus people who have only been playing the game 2-3 generations. It's been all about money since the Great Depression. This person, the reason they're so dead set on it is they remember this. They definitely remember being your spouse. They remember they were probably in high standings themselves in the community. You were definitely, there's High Priestess again here. There's something about scribes and writing. Could have been scribes, you could have been writers. Could have been distance for some reason. All right. little past life, huh? Do a little past life reading on this one. Let's dive deeper, because it seems like that's all it is, right? Someone is really driven by intuition. Somebody definitely remembers a certain type of timeline. I'm picking it really strongly that there was some space in between these people. No scribes and writing. Yeah, you guys were like a powerhouse team, right? You were really good at manifesting things together, right? And you were for sure married, right? In his part, I feel like he was a really higher standing person in the community, right? He punched through some things there, right? There was some barriers that he punched through, things that he changed. I get this punch through even with this marriage thing, and I picked it up when I first did it. It was almost like they had to be separated for some reason, right? This guy operated like we got the machine here, King of Wands, right? He's the one who kept the machine running. He kept the community running, right? But for some reason, he had to go. Had to do something that they were passionate about, right? Equal give and take, right? We had the Six of Pentacles here. She was supposed to keep the balance and stuff like that, or there was definitely equal give and take in the relationship and things like that. But this one, she suffered from a lot of anxiety. All right, that might be the writing part of this, right? This person suffered from a lot of anxiety. Definitely after he had to go. There was a lot of entrapment feelings, a lot of anxiety feelings. All right. There she is. Alright, there was definitely a lot of manifesting energy from between you guys. A really super strong soul connection then. Here's the third party situation. Something from the past. So we got a third party situation that comes into the middle here. There's a Jack of Swords on the side for where he's traveling to. I have a feeling that has something with somebody to do with the past, and that's what makes this person so worried, right? Third party situation, it doesn't necessarily mean a girl. This is a Jack of Swords. So this is definitely someone who's silver tongued, right? Ten of Cups. I get the feeling like she's scared. She was scared. Whatever he's going to take care of, he needs this Jack of Swords help, right? But she's scared that he's going to be more happy, Ten of Cups, staying where he's staying than coming back. Does that make sense? Because he's going to be all happy to be back in the memories of, hanging out with this guy, right? He's got like fairies around him and nymphs and shit. Get what I'm saying here? It's from the community. Feels like he's gone to like a more city area. A decision had to be made. Woo! Like there was a remembering of spilt cups, right? someone remembering like the mistakes they've made in the past. They swallow a big truth about themselves, right? Got this manifesting energy here, right? I know she's so scary in this deck, right? Of how powerful somebody is, how passionate. Ace of Cups. Let's see, finish it off. There was a lot of conflicts going on. I get the sense that, like, she was worried about something that he's not even worried about. He's like, there's a lot of conflicts going back on. That scary monster is just in your head, right? There's a lot of conflicts going on. I'm not usually one to give like little happy endings, but you get this Nine of Cups, right? This person knows where their Nine of Cups is, right? In the end, right? And then you have the Four of Pentacles here, right? They know where their foundations are, even if they might have been blinded to it for a second, right? And then you just got, I love this. I get this, like, you know, this person, it's like, it's okay. They come back, right? It's like, it's okay. You've been the strong Queen of Wands this whole time. You've been the strong, you know, keeping the harmony with the Queen of Swords energy, right? But this Jack of Cups is coming to be like, okay, I know who you really are. You can take a rest for a moment. So now it's this writing, does he ever actually make it home? I get a lot of this in letters. Oh, I hate that, right? Yeah, that's why scribes and letters is so important here. He doesn't. He gets entangled in webs. Two of Pentacles. Gets entangled in webs. This sword tongue. Two of Pentacles. Something he did when he had to use a sword tongue. Okay, let me get a part to the story here. I feel like, yeah, I get like something happened. The webs that he was in, wherever he was, right? There was something he was trying to bring a balance to. I feel like he ruined a party or he ruined some coming together, right? Like I said, that sword tongue keeps sticking out to me, right? And then this is usually a celebration, right? I think he had to defend his own heart there, right? In hopes that it would like create some sort of release and create the timeline that he wanted, but it created more of a Five of Wands where the wolves just kept encircling them. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That is quite. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm telling you like this, like I've been talking to you the whole time. I'm sorry. All right, so you get this King of Hearts. He calls this. The wolves surrounded him, right? There was definitely a lot of ingenuity and a lot of skills, right? There was a lot of trickery. There was a lot of manipulation. There was a lot of games. This Eight of Pentacles, there were people who were perfectionists at their skills, right? Right, we got this Eight of Pentacles when he tried to make a move on away from these energies towards the Queen of Cups, right? He fell short of the mark. He lost all control. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll tell you what. That's such a depressing energy to end on. Alright. Oh. You know, we're just going to go ahead and get the rest of the oracle cards. Alright, so what shadow is coming in from this past life? Colorless angel. Someone doesn't feel, they feel empty, they feel colorless. So in the few decks I got it right, that is a male angel. Right? And they just don't feel like they have any energy to shine anymore. We got the veil here again, which is like you have to wait for the fog to burn off before you can see which way to go. I feel like somebody might feel colorless because they can't see which way to go. They don't know what move to make. They don't know what to do, right? And there's this message of everything's fuzzy right now because you're supposed to be sitting still. Just sit still. Press your back against a tree. Meditate for a little bit. Let the sun burn off some of that fog, right? Is that you're way more powerful than you are giving yourself credit for. Usually don't put this upside down, but we got full moon completion. This full moon coming up is crazy. Something about full moon completion. Remember, full moons is a time to release. Alright. Got rooted here. What did I just say? Press your back up against a tree, ground yourself, get rooted, get grounded, learn, focus on, focus on feeling energies, right, is what I'm getting, right? Get back into that childlike wonder, right? There's going to be some loss. Look at those webs there. There's going to be some loss in escaping some webs, but that'll be the only way you rise. Alright, blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and, I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.